softening your face. And then just starting to settle in. So taking these next few moments to just arrive. Starting to let go of to-do lists. Letting go of thoughts about your day. And then bringing your awareness right into this very moment. Bringing your attention right to your breath. And we'll just kind of notice the breath at first without changing it. And then from here, starting to allow for the breath to deepen. So as you inhale, expanding the lungs and the belly, and on exhale, slowly just allowing for the lungs and the belly to deplete. Go through a few more rounds of breath, just like that. Finding that expansion across the lungs, the belly. Reaching the crown of the head up toward the ceiling, and on exhale, allowing for the lungs and the belly to deplete, and finding the sitting bones sinking down into the earth. One more breath in. Exhaling your breath here. Blink open the eyes. From here, we'll just draw the ear toward the right shoulder. So you're welcome to stay here. Take the hand and kind of wrap it around. Take a breath in. Exhale, gentle tug. And releasing here, upright the spine. Dropping the ear toward the left shoulder this time. So you can stay here or wrap the hand around you here. Gentle tug here, breath in. Exhale, breath. Release the hand. Bring up tall. This time drop your chin to your chest. And release the fingers here. You can slide the hands back behind the head. Allow the elbows to drop. Taking a breath in. Exhale. And then as you inhale, releasing the hands from here. Reaching the arms out. Turn the palms to face up. And we'll sweep the arms on your next breath in. And then take the palms together up overhead. Reaching out for the fingertips, pressing the face away. So as you inhale, arms sweep. Open across the chest, join the palms, exhale. Reaching out through the fingertips, and just press the space away. One more like that, inhale, arms sweep. Maybe easing toward your thumbs here as you exhale, press. This next breath in, we'll take the arms all the way up. And as you exhale here, just taking a side bend over to your right. Releasing that hand down, take this other arm alongside your ear. And then from here, bending into that opposite elbow, a little more length and reach out through the fingertips here. Just turning up, maybe gazing toward your hand. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, slide this hand down to the floor. This time, draw your forehead toward your knee. Allow the weight of the head to release here, and then see if you can drop through that left shoulder. Take a breath in. We'll sweep the hand to the outside of the knee this time. Take your other hand and bring it back behind you. Grow a little taller first. And as you exhale, start to build your way into this twist. The crown of the head reaching toward the ceiling, creating space here, creating length. Exhale here, twisting out. One more breath. And then staying in this twist, take this opposite arm, bring it alongside you. We'll take a side bend in the other direction. So keeping the chest turning up, sideways long. Take a deep inhale, sweep this hand down, find your other knee from here, fold over. So from here, relax in the back of the neck. As you inhale, we'll sweep your arms all the way up here like you're taking off your shirt. Backstroke the arms back behind you. With the fingertips, bend your elbows just a bit from here, lifting the heart. Lift the chest, little back bend, more breath. And then from here, go ahead and sweep the hands all the way around, coming into a forward fold, allow the weight of the head to release. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, nice and easy. Make your way back up to a seat. And from here, rocking back to the sitting bones, just switch the crossing the legs. Re-extend out through the arms. Turn your palms to face up, take the arms all the way up. And then joining the palms here, press the space away. As you inhale, arms sweep, open the chest. Knees toward the thumbs, exhale, pressing the space away. One more breath in, open the chest, reaching out, and then press the space away. And this time as you inhale, taking the arms all the way up, Let's take a side bend over to the left, releasing that other hand down, taking that right arm alongside the ear. And then notice if the shoulder's creeping up by the ear. Can you draw your shoulder blade onto your back? And then can you round down to that opposite sitting bone and find a little more length out through your fingertips. One more breath in. Soothing the hand down here. Draw your forehead towards your knee. Allow the back of the neck to relax. Allowing for that right shoulder to drop it in this time. Taking an inhale. And as you exhale, this time sliding that hand to the outside of the knee. Come on to fingertips. Bring the other hand back behind you. Grow a little taller first. And as you exhale, setting yourself up for this twist. So as you inhale, the crown of the head reaches toward the ceiling. Exhale, think of the ribs wrapping around. And then from there, the head will follow. Inhale, creating space, creating length. Deepening that twist. Easing over the shoulder. One more breath. Stay in the twist here. Take this opposite arm, bring it alongside here. And see if you can take a side bend in that other direction. We're just turning out here, sideways long. Taking a breath in, sweep this hand down, find your other knee. From here, just relaxing through the back of the neck. And as you inhale, we'll sweep the arms all the way up like you're taking off your shirt. Backstroke the arms back behind you. Keep the fingertips, spin the elbows. Lifting the heart, we're gonna lift your chest, little back bend. Like you've got a string. Lifting the chest up toward the ceiling, one more breath. Exhale, sweep the arms around, pull forward. Allow the weight of the head to release towards your mat. Take another breath in. And then from here, sliding the hands forward, you can draw yourself forward and come on to hands and knees, or just coming on to hands and knees. If you like, maybe using that blanket underneath the knees here. We'll come into table position. So line up the hips and knees and stacking the shoulders to the right over top of the wrist. Go ahead and spread through the fingers. And then bring weight into your finger pads here and your knuckle pads. Just gonna shift a little bit forward and back. So starting to warm up the wrists, bring some awareness into the wrists and the forearms here. So most of us are either working from home or homeschooling or maybe navigating the internet. So on our computers or other devices a lot, so might have some wrist issues going on. Next time you shift forward, take this into a little circle to the right. We're gonna just circle it clockwise here. Keep the fingers spread. Pressing weight down into all parts of the hand. And then go ahead and shift that circle and bring it counterclockwise for a few. Nice and easy. And the next time you come back around, we'll go ahead and start to make our way through cat and cow. So just extending the heart as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, curling the tailbone, so rounding all the way up into cat. Then inhale, breath, the belly will drop from there, the heart will lift. As you exhale, think of pressing into the hands as you round all the way to the cat. And then just moving on your breath here. On your own timing, starting to warm up. And starting to connect the breath here with the movement. Drop the belly here, the heart will extend. Lifting the gaze, and on an exhale, round all the way up and curl the tail under. And then the next time you curl your tail under, round all the way into cat. And from here, we'll find a neutral spine so you're not arching or rounding to the back. Find a little lift to the belly and take that right leg straight back behind you. And then press back through the heel, rock it back and forth a couple of times, just kind of warming up the back of that leg. Next time you press back, find that stretch from your heel all the way through the sitting bone. And then shift forward so shoulders come over the wrist. Lift the leg here. And then bring a hand to your sacrum and just make sure that the hips are level. We'll lengthen that left arm out long in front. Take a breath. As you exhale, draw your elbow to your knee, so start to round. Re-extend and lengthen, and then elbow to knee as you round. Two more like that. Moving on your breath. And this last one, re-extend in both directions here, holding on to this. Take a deep inhale. We'll take the hand down here, release the foot to the floor, and go ahead and extend that right arm up toward the ceiling. Making a fist with the hand, take a little circle in one direction, and then the other. And then find that lift up out of your left wrist. Take a breath in, circle that arm around toward the front wall. And then releasing the hand down here. And then bring the foot over that opposite foot. Take a peek over your left shoulder, press back through your heel. And just get that whole opening and stretch to the whole right side. Breath in. Exhale, release your toes. Bring your knee back down to the floor. We'll take the left leg back this time. And start to rock back and forth. So just kind of waiting out the back of the
leg. And then the next time you reach back, hold. Finding that stretch, the calf, the hamstring. Breathing into it, shift forward just a bit. Find a little lift through your belly. Elevate the leg, but try not to lift that hip. In fact, take that right hand back, make sure it's level. As you feel steady, reach this right arm alongside your ear. Find that left, fingertips to toes, breath in. Exhale, elbow in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow in. 2 more. Moving with your breath. And then on this last one, re-extend in both directions. Find that lift up out of your left wrist. Keep the back neck long. Taking a breath in here. Take the hand down. Release the foot. Tapping your shoulder over the wrist. Take that arm up. Make a fist. A little circle. And then circling the other way. Really actively extend through that back leg. Take a breath in. We'll sweep the left arm around. Breathe into the left ribs here. Release the hand down. This time, take the foot over that opposite foot. Press back to the heel. Looking over that right shoulder here. Taking that stretch for that whole left side. One more breath in. Releasing the toes here. Bring your knee back down to the floor. And from here, we'll slide the hands forward. Tuck the toes, lift your knees. And just reach the hips up and back. Start to pedal out the feet. So nice and easy, bending one knee. As you reach and straighten that opposite heel towards your mat. Kind of waking up, getting things moving. And then lengthening the heels toward the floor here, lifting up to the sitting bones, pressing into the hands. You take a little sway side to side with the leg. And then from here, inhale, lift your heels high and we'll peel all the way forward and come into a plank. So bring your shoulders so they're directly over top of your wrists. Set your shoulder blades onto your back, activate the legs, breath in. And on an exhale, think of drawing your thighs back to lift up, downward dog. So peeling forward. Finding that plank position here. And then bring your head so it's in line with the spine and keep it standing back for your heels. Take a breath. And as you exhale, drawing the thighs back and lifting up downward dog. One more like that, peeling forward. Start to build some heat in the body. Find that connection to the core. Bring your head in line with the spine and energize the legs. This time we'll come onto the tippy toes. See if you can take your knees down to your mat and then hugging the elbows in. Lower all the way onto the belly here. From here, slide your hands to come up underneath the shoulders. Allow the forehead to rest on that. Activate the legs. And then from that activation of the legs, just feel the chest away. And release the forehead back down. Go through that 2 more times. Elbows hug in. Activate the legs. Peel the chest away. One more like that. So whole back body engaged. Baby cobra. Little back bend here. And this time tucking the toes under. Press into the hands and draw the thighs up. Settling in place once again. And then from here, we'll inhale the right leg. So bend your knee and go ahead and fan your hip open. Maybe circling the ankle one way and then the other. Squaring the hips off here. We'll draw the nose toward the knees. So start to pull your belly up and in. Re-extend as you lengthen. Round your spine here. Draw your forehead towards your knee. One more like that. This one's going to come all the way forward between the hands. We'll lower this back knee all the way down to the mat. And start to sink the hips here, settling in a bit. And then as you're ready, bringing your hands onto the front thigh, find this lift through the chest. Press into the right foot. Go ahead and readjust your hips, bringing your hips over that back knee, and then re-sink, keeping the pelvis level. 2 more times. Press down, rise up, and exhale, sink. And press down, rise up. Sink back into that front knee. From here, reaching the arms, take the palms together. Take a gentle twist to your right. Put that elbow to the outside of the knee here. Turn your chest. And then you can release this left hand down, reach the right arm all the way up. Take a breath in, circle this arm around. We'll release the hands here. And grab a hold of blocks or come on the fingertips here. So lifting through your chest. And as you exhale, lengthen over that front leg. As you rebend, keep the heart drawing forward. And as you exhale, lengthen all the way through that front leg. 2 more like that. Let's see if we can get the music going here. On this last one, we'll lengthen all the way. And just hold right here. So if you're following along at home, we're doing Chill Indie for yoga. And it's a playlist on Amazon Prime. So you can find it on Amazon Music. Take another deep breath here. Exhaling into the stretch. We'll rebend the front knee, draw your heart forward, sweep the right leg, downward dog split, and float the foot down to meet the other foot. Left leg rise as you breathe in. Bend your knee and fan the hip open here. So taking a little circle of the ankle one way, and then the other. Lengthen the leg here, and then draw your nose toward your knee. Nice, so hips are square, lengthen through the belly. Draw your nose toward your knee, pull your belly up and in. One more like that. This one's gonna come all the way forward between the hands. Maybe taking some padding to that back knee is needed. Start to sink the hips, take your time. From here, taking the hands onto the front thigh. Press down, rise up, lift the chest. Exhale, resync, keeping those hip points coming forward evenly. Press down, rise up. And then sinking into that front knee, one more like that. Press down, rise. Resyncing the front knee here, reach the arms, Anjaneyasana. And then taking the palms together over the heart. And take a twist out to your left. Releasing the right hand down, reach the left arm, breath in. Circle that arm around. And then releasing the hands down here. Tuck the back toes, lift the belly away from that front thigh. As you exhale, lengthen all the way to that front leg. So as needed, you can use blocks here, rebending that front knee, and then lengthen all the way. Two more like that. Moving on the breath. Last one here. We'll lengthen this one all the way so the hands don't readily reach the floor. You can hold your blocks. Remember, you have three heights. You can take it on the highest height here, take it on the medium height, or the low height. And then shortening the stance a bit here so you can ground that back. Feel lovely. The tension release, relax your jaw. One more breath. Nice. And rebend the front knee, heart cross forward. Release the blocks. Sweep your left leg back. Downward dog split. Nice and easy, floating that foot down to meet the other foot. And then from here, making your way all the way up to the head of your mat. Take a forward fold here at the top of the mat. So allow the knees to bend. Releasing your chest onto your thighs, the weight of the head is heavy. You can take your hands back behind the calves here and add a little bit of grounding, maybe kind of like massage. Coming down the calf in the front of the shin, and then releasing the feet into the floor. Go through that one more time. It's nice and easy. Releasing. Last one. We'll release. And from here, hang. Let the head be heavy. Let go of any tension. Maybe holding on to the head and the neck and the shoulders. And then adding a little sway here side to side. Starting to open up to the side when you take your time. And then come to rest in the middle here. Keep the knees soft. We're pressing down for the feet. Roll it up to stand. Stacking one vertebrae on top of another. Roll your shoulders back to the top. Stand tall. We'll take a moment and just come to Tadasana. I'll slide my mat back a bit here so you can see me. And then from here, lifting all 10 toes away from the floor, spreading the toes. See if you can re-ground. One toe releasing at a time. Find that lift to the inner heel. Let that lift cover up. Carry out, lifting the kneecaps to engage the quads, drop the tailbone down, shoulders pull back. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, hold forward. Take a long spine here. We'll draw the heart forward and take the right leg back to the lunge. Light on the fingertips. As you exhale, stepping that left foot back to meet your right, downward dog. Lift the heels, glide forward, find a plank, shoulders over your wrists. In your chest square, lowering the knees. Hug the elbows in here, lower all the way to the floor. Heel the chest away, activate the legs, cobra, and then tuck the toes, press into the hands, take your thighs up and back to down dog. Inhaling the right leg. Carefully bring it all the way forward between the hands. Lift the belly away from the thighs. As you exhale, stick that left foot to meet it. Fold over. Grounding the feet here, take the arms up. And releasing the arms back down. Tadasana. Inhale, reaching the arms. Hinging from your hips here, pull forward. Take a long spine, heart goes forward. This time the left leg will step back. Nice. Light on the fingertips here. Exhaling the right foot back to meet the left. Down dog. Glide forward into a plank. Lower the knees, or this time lower down to your mat. Heel the chest away, cobra. And then tuck the toes, keeping the weight into the hands. Draw your hips up and back to down dog. Raising the left leg this time. Carefully stepping it forward between the hands and back to the fingertips. Exhale the right foot to meet the left. and releasing the arms down. Inhale, sweeping the arms. Hinging from your hips here, fold all the way forward to the legs. Lengthen the belly, heart draws forward. Lightly step the right leg back, come into the lunge. Lift the belly away from the thigh. Step your left leg back to meet your right. Down dog. Gliding forward into a plank. Lowering the knees, lowering down to your mat, or lowering halfway. Rising into cobra, or slide the hands back, press to the hands, up dog. Making your way down to downward dog. Or raise the right leg this time. Bend the knee around the spine. Breathe, extend, and then draw your nose toward your knee. One more like that. This is going to come all the way forward between the hands. Coming on to fingertips as you feel steady. Reach the arms all the way up here, rise to high lunge. And then we'll start to settle into the hips. And as you do, find this reach and extension up through the arms. Take a breath in here as you exhale, open out to the right. Inhale, float the palms back. Exhale, open out to the right. Maybe taking a little bend of that back knee, one more. We'll open to the right, hold. Finding that extension in both directions, maybe looking over that right palm. Take a breath in, take the left hand down. Reach that right arm alongside you. Lengthen all the way through that front leg. And then rebend your front knee. So heart draws forward. You can use blocks here as needed. And then lengthen. 2 more like that. Moving on your breath. Take this last one. And then from here, we'll rebend the front knee. Draw the heart forward. Staying with fingertips, or for a little more challenge, hands to the heart. For weight into the right foot. Left foot pins to meet it. Fold over. Ground your feet. Take your arms all the way up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Tadasana. Inhale, sweeping the arms. Hinge from your hips or fold all the way forward. Lengthening the belly, heart draws forward. This time the left leg will step back. Light on the fingertips here, so strong legs. And then as you exhale, take that right foot back to meet your left. Down dog. Gliding forward into plank, lowering the knees. Lower to your mat or halfway. Rise to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling, coming back to downward dog. We'll raise the left leg this time. Bend the knee and around. Re-extend. Draw your nose toward your knee. Pull your belly up and in. One more. This one's going to come all the way forward between the hands. Bring on to fingertips. Gather the inner thighs in here. Rise to high lunge. Relax your jaw here. Soften the face. Find this extension up through the arms as you settle in. Take a breath. Exhale, stretch it open out to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. One more like that. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open, hold. Coming into this twist, take another breath here. Exhale it out, and then taking a breath in. Ground down through this right palm. Sweep the left arm all the way alongside that ear, and then take it down to the floor. Using blocks or fingertips, lift your chest. Draw the hips back, lengthen that leg. As you rebound, the heart will draw forward. Exhale to lengthen all the way. 2 more. Nice and easy. On this last one, we'll rebend the front knee. Draw your heart forward, so stay with fingertips here. Our hands to heart center. Pouring the weight into the left foot, right foot can stay it. Fold over, ground the feet here, take the arms up. And release the arms down. Tadasana. Inhale, reaching the arms. Hinge from your hips or fold all the way forward over your legs. We'll take a long spine and then step back into the plank. Take your time. Lower the knees, lower halfway or lower to the floor. Chaturanga. Rising into your choice of back bend. And then making your way back. Down dog. Deep breaths here, in and out. Nice and easy. Take another breath in. Exhale your breath. And then take an inhale here. The bottom of the exhale, bend your knees, look forward to your hands. You can step or maybe hop to your mat. Lengthen them. And then folding forward, ground the feet here. Take the arms all the way up as you breathe in. And breathing out. Tadasana. Inhale, sweeping the arms. Hinge from your hips or fold forward. Take a long spine. And then planting the hands. Stepping or jumping. Chaturanga. Rising into cobra or upward dog. and making your way back. Downward facing dog. So deep breath in and out right here. Spread the fingers here. Actively press the hands down into the floor. Just moving toward the thighs. Lengthening your heels toward the mat. One more breath. Bottom of the exhale, bend your knees. Look forward to your hands. Step or maybe hop. Out of your mat. Long spine here. Folding forward. We'll bend the knees from here. Sink the hips. Lift the arms alongside the ears. Utkatasana. Take a breath. Exhale. Hold all the way down over straight leg. Lengthening through the belly and then planting the hands. Stepping or jumping. Chaturanga. Rising into cobra or upward dog. And making your way back to down dog. Raising the right leg. Bring it forward between the hands. Around the back heel, lift the arms. Warrior one. Exhale to open up to warrior two. Start to really sink into this front knee, reaching out through the arms. As you inhale, take your back hand all the way down to the floor, framing the front foot, chaturanga, or lowering the knees, rising into cobra or upward dog, making your way back to down dog. Taking the left leg back this time, bring it forward between the hands, around the back heel, lift the arms up, warrior one. Opening up to two. Start to sink into this front knee, making sure this knee aligns over the ankle here. Settling into the hips a bit. And then inhaling that back hand all the way down. Exhale, chaturanga. Rise to cobra, upward dog. Really press the floor away, making your way back. Downward dog, deep breaths. In and out here. Take another breath. And then taking a deep inhale here at the bottom of the exhale, bend your knees. Look forward to your hands, step or maybe hop, head of your mat. Long spine, and then folding forward, bend the knees. Sink the hips, reach the arms up alongside your ears. Take a breath. Exhale, fold all the way down over straight legs. Lengthening through the belly here, plant your hands. You can step or maybe jump, chaturanga. Rising into your choice of back bend, and making your way back, down dog. Let's raise the right leg. This time bend the knee and round the spine. Coming back to that hover. Re-extend. Draw your nose toward your knee. Pull your belly up and in. One more like that. This one coming all the way forward between the hands. Keeping the back heel spun up here. Sweep the arms all the way up and just come to a high lunge. Maybe taking the hands to the pelvis. See if you can find that squaring of the hips. And then a little bit of drawing into the inner thighs from here. Take the arms up. Take a breath. Open out to the right. Hold. And then staying here, take that right hand down. Reach the left arm alongside the ear. Start to breathe into that left side. One more breath. We'll take the back heel down from here. Open up warrior two. Readjust your stance. Start to really sink into that front knee. And then find that reach and extension out through the arms. Nice. As you settle in, take a peek down. Make sure that right knee is opening out to the right and not rolling in on the inside of that foot. Nice. From here, we'll come to reverse warrior. Flip your front palm, send the back hand down. And then bending the elbow here, bring it to your front thigh. Reach this left arm alongside your ear. Coming into side angle. Breathing into this. Find this reach from your heel all the way through to the fingertips. And then stay here or slide the hand down the inner thigh. Coming into a hover a few inches away from the floor. And then ground down to rise up, warrior two. Nice, take your back hand all the way down. Sweep the right leg back, downward dog split. Bend the knee here, fan your hip. Maybe circling the ankle one way, and then the other. Nice and easy, floating the foot down to meet the other foot. We'll reach the left leg this time. Bend the knee and round. Re-extend. Draw the nose in toward your knee. Pull your belly up and in, one more. Stacking the shoulders over the wrist here. This one will come all the way forward between the hands. Go ahead and sweep the arms up overhead and just rise to a high lunge. Bring your hands onto the pelvis. Make sure those hip points face forward here. And then hug the inner thighs in. Lift through the arms. Take a breath. We'll open it out to the left. Find that reach and extension out through the arms. Keep that hugging into the inner thighs. This time the left hand comes down. right alongside the ear. Breathe into that right side. One more breath. Take your back heel down from here. Open up to warrior two. Readjust your stance. Bend into that front knee. Settle in a bit. Relax the breath. Let's take a reverse warrior. And then bending that elbow, bring it to the front thigh. This time, right arm alongside the ear, side angle. Make sure you're not dumping into that left elbow. In fact, find a lift up out of that left elbow. From here, maybe sliding the hand down the inner thigh. Take another breath here, and then energize the back leg around this warrior two. Take the back end all the way down. Sweeping your left leg, this time bend your knee, fan your hip. Circling the ankle. Circling the other way, and then we'll lengthen that leg. Floating the foot down to meet the other foot, stay here, or go through a vinyasa. So inhaling into plank, exhaling into chaturanga. Making your way into your back bend here, and making your way back to down dog. You always have the option to lower the knees, bringing the hips for the heels. Take a little breather. You came to child's pose, maybe taking a little rock side to side. Massage the forehead, releasing the hips. And then as you're ready, making your way back into downward facing dog. We'll bend the knees, look forward to the hands. You can step and maybe hop. Head to neck. Take a long spine here. And then folding forward, we'll re-bend the knees, reach the arms. Back to chair. This time taking the palms together over the heart. And just take a twist to your right. From here, you're welcome to bring the elbow between the knees. Or you can kind of nestle yourself down and then hook the elbow all the way to the outside of the right knee. Take a peek, make sure that left knee is not coming forward. And then start to pour your weight into this right foot. Left foot toward the left, sitting bone here, chest beams forward. That left leg will come back. Hug the inner thighs in. Press the right palm into the left from the chest. Maybe the arms extend, nice and easy. We'll take the back heel down. From here, opening all the way out, warrior two. Nice, readjust your stance a bit. And then re-bend this front knee. Eventually stacking the knee over the ankle. Bring that thigh more or less parallel to the floor. Settle into the hips a bit. Sink. Relax your jaw. Go back to reverse warrior. Lengthen all the way through that front leg. Take a reverse triangle and then cutting that right hip under. Lengthen the right sideways here. Take the hand to the shin. We'll lift this top arm up. Nice, coming into triangle pose. And then make like you've got somebody grabbing you by the wrist here. Find a little lift away from that low waist. And then from here, flip the palm and the elbow. We'll slide it around down the back. Start to bend into this front knee, reaching down for a block. As you feel steady, taking that block about 16 inches in front of that front big toe. Take the weight onto the right foot, left toes lift away. And then staying here, or sweeping that right arm up the back. We'll come into a bound Ardha Chandrasana. Really energize the back leg. Work on turning the chest here. And then you can reopen the arms. And we'll nice and easy sink back into warrior two. Take that back hand all the way down. Sweep the right leg back, bend the knee here, fan the hip. And then from here, shift forward. And we'll tap the elbow to the outside of that, or knee to the outside of that right elbow. Bring it across, come back to the left. Reaching back, this time right elbow up toward the shoulder. And nice and easy, release the foot to the outside of the hand. Lower your back knee. Start to settle in. You're welcome to use a block here. Relax your jaw a bit. Just allow your face to soften. Nice, and you're welcome to stay here, or you can lower this left forearm or left palm to the floor. Wrap the right arm around the outside of the right knee. Use that to help turn the chest, and then staying here, bending this back. Option to reach back with that right hand. Maybe just grabbing a hold of the foot.
roll your chest and shoulder open. Take another breath. Exhale it out and we'll unwind. Walk your hands in toward the inside of this right foot, maybe using block. And then just lengthen over this front leg. As you rebound, the heart draws forward. As you exhale, lengthen all the way through that leg. Go through that 2 more times. Moving with your breath. And this last one, we'll into that position and just hold. So hands can stay on the floor to blocks here. Nice and easy. As you rebound this front knee, tuck your back toes under. So find a little lift through the belly. Or all the way into that right hand. You're going to step the left foot to the outside of that left hand. And then just sink the hips from here. Nice. As the hips sink, let the tailbone get heavy and then reach up through the crown of the head. Press the palms together. Press down from here, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, sink, tuck the elbows to the insides of the knees. Nice. Press down, rise. Exhale and sink. One more like that. Press down, rise. Exhale, sink. We're going to hold this one. Breathing here. Reaching the arms out. Holding on to this. Take another deep inhale. And then exhale, sink all the way down. Coming into yogi squat. Take a breath in. Take the hands down. Lift the hips up. Twinkle the feet in a bit. You're welcome to take a hold of opposite elbows. Or maybe taking a yogi toe lock, so lengthening the belly. And as you hold, allow the elbows to bend. Allow the weight of the head to be heavy. Soften your face here, relax your jaw. Moving into gravity. If this is too much, always take opposite elbows or even hands to a block here. And then take a generous bend of the knees as needed. Take another breath. Staying here or starting to lengthen the backs of the legs. Shifting the weight forward, hips coming over the heels. And then we'll release, twinkle the feet back in together. Bend the knees here, sink the hips. Take the arms back up alongside the ears. Join the palms over the heart. Aiming your chest forward, take a twist to your left. Nice, so you can hook that elbow to the between the knees rather, or kind of nestle yourself down and maybe bring that elbow all the way to the outside of the left knee. Take a peek, make sure that right knee is not coming forward. Looking down at your front big toe, pour all the way into that left foot. Keep the chest aiming forward. Send the right leg back. And then once you're there, energize the back leg. Make this contact between the elbow and the outside of that knee. And then pressing that left palm into the right. Turn the chest. Nice. Extend the arms if you like. And we'll unwind. Take that back heel down, open up. Warrior 2. Settle in just a bit. So starting to sink into that front knee. Finding that reach and extension out for the arms. Settling into the hips, relax your jaw. Soften the feet. And from here, we'll take a reverse warrior. Nice and easy, lengthening all the way through that leg. Catch a reverse triangle. Cutting the left hip under from here, take the hand to the shin. Reach that right arm up. Coming into Trikonasana. Using those low ribs, rolling under to turn the chest here, really energize the legs. Take another breath here. And then flipping your palm here will bend the elbow. Take it around down the back. Look down towards your front big toe. Taking that block where you can cup the hand maybe 6 to 8 inches in front of the front big toe. Floating up for Ardha Chandrasana. Staying with the hand on the block or taking the hand back, maybe clasping opposite elbows here. Keep the chest turning up. Energize that back leg and then maybe unwind the arms. And nice and easy, sink back, warrior 2. Take the back hand all the way down. Sweeping the left leg, bend the knee here, fan the hip. From here, shifting forward, tap the elbow to the outside, or knee to the outside of that elbow. Reach it back. Bring it across the body toward the right elbow this time. And reach it down. We'll come to the left elbow. And this time, release the foot all the way to the outside of that hand with control. And then you're welcome to stay on palms here. You're welcome to come down on the forearms. You can maybe slide a block up underneath the forearms. And then soften the face. Relax the jaw. Softening into this a bit.
Nice easy breaths. Take another breath here. And then either coming onto this right forearm or take the right palm down. Wrap this left arm around the outside of the left knee. Use that to turn the chest, and then you're walking to bend this back knee. Reaching back with the left hand, maybe grabbing hold of the top of the foot, maybe not. Roll the chest and shoulder open here. Breathe. Take another breath. Nice and easy, unwind. Hands can come down to the blocks here or to the floor. And then just lengthen all the way through that front leg, drawing your hips back. As you rebend, heart draws forward. And then lengthen the leg, hips draw back. We'll do that 2 more times. The hands are to the inside of that left thigh. On this last one, we're just going to lengthen through that leg and hold. Breathing into the stretch, nice and easy. Softening the face here. Take another breath. Rebend the front knee, tuck your back toes under, find a little lift through your belly here. Pour all the weight into that left foot. Nice and easy, step this right foot to the outside of the right hand. From here, start to sink the hips. Nice, and then drop the tailbone down, lift it up through the crown of the head. Pressing down, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, sink, tapping the elbows to the knees. Press down, rise up. Exhale, sink. Once again, press down, reach. Last one here. You're gonna sink and hold. Breathing into this. And then float the arms. Deep breaths in and out. Take another breath. Exhale, sinking all the way down. Take a breath here. And we'll exhale, fold over. Toe heel the feet in a little. Opposite elbows here, yogi toe, where you can lift the feet, slide the heels all the way underneath. Pada Hastasana. Relax the weight of the head and neck. Softening your face, so softening into this a bit. Letting go. Deep breaths in and out here. Take another breath in. And we'll soften the knees, release the hands. You can always take your hands onto the shins or the thighs, and then pull up and in the belly and roll it up to stand this time. Rolling your shoulders back, row top. Nice. Grab some water if you like. We're going to take a hold of the weights here. If you don't have weights, that's fine. We're going to step out into goddess position. So you're going to bring the feet wide. Toes are pointing out, heels in. Shrug your shoulders up by your ears, drawing the shoulder blades onto your back. And then as you sink down, you're just going to reach the arms out. So knees coming over the toes. Take a peek down. Make sure those knees are opening toward the wall behind you. Sliding your back down an imaginary wall here. So tailbone is heavy. Reaching the crown of the head up toward the ceiling. Sliding down that wall. Nice and easy. Three more just like that. Rising up. For 2. On our last one, sink and hold. We'll start to circle the arms. Nice and easy here, drawing that needle into the spine. Think like you're carving out a circle. Try and keep the whole upper body still, so you're stabilizing with the upper body here. 4 more like this. And then reversing that circle. Nice and easy, keeping the navel drawing to the spine. Tailbone heavy. 2 more. Last one. Nice, from here we'll bring the arms forward. Let's rise up and then sink back down. Take the right arm down. Rising up, and then the left. So coming to a few inches away from the thigh here. Tailbone is heavy. Crown of the head is reaching toward the ceiling. Nice and easy. Exhaling through the mouth here. We're going to come into alternating. Nice and steady. Maybe sink an inch lower.
Try not to elevate the shoulders. 4 more like this. 3, 2. On this last one, reach the arms back up. We'll bend the elbows here and then draw it in. Try and keep the wrists long. Think of drawing your shoulder blades onto your back. Bring those arms so they're parallel. 4 more here. Reach. Here's 3, 2. On your last one, join your palms and just squeeze. For 2. This is it. 2 more. Glue them together, little pulses up. And slowly release. Go ahead and toe heel the feet back in toward the middle. And then all nice and easy. Back to the head of your mat here. We're going to bend into the knees, coming all the way down into a squat, releasing the weights here. And have a seat on your mat. A little sip of water here if you like. And we're going to bring the hands back behind the thighs. Grow tall here. So lengthen the crown of the head up toward the ceiling. Scooping the belly, we're going to start to make this C-shaped curve below that. And then as you inhale, reach the crown of the head up toward the ceiling here. Exhale. Curl the tail. Rise up, grow tall. So try to make a C-shaped curve with that low back. The navel's drawing to your spine. A little bit of drawing in on the inner thighs. You can even use your block here. Maybe give it a squeeze. Get that sense of hugging in toward the midline. Keep the feet planted. Exhale, scoop. Rise up. Last one. Tuck the tail here round. Nice. Rise up, grow tall. From here, we're going to hinge from the hips. So nice long spine. Try and keep your head in line with the spine here. And you're moving from your hip joint. Back of the neck is long. Leaning straight back. You can release the arms from here. Exhale and hinge. Last one. We're going to take this into a rotation with the spine on this next one. So bending the right elbow, draw it back, open the chest toward the right, sweep that arm around. Bending the left elbow this time. And reach. Nice. So reaching back, open across the chest. Sweep the arm here. Exhale, reach. Sweep it around. Lift. Finding that extension through the spine. Last one here. And we'll sweep this one around. Go ahead and release your block. You're going to take the hands back behind the thighs, maybe scoot a little bit further higher up on your mat. And then drawing the navel to the spine lower all the way down. Walk your feet in just a bit here. I'm going to take the hands onto the lower belly. Come into a little bit of a pelvic tilt. So let that low back press down. Come through neutral. And then allow the back to arch up off your mat. So small movement here. Tuck the tail. Come through a neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Allow your back to overarch. One more like that. Just getting the sense of where the pelvis is in space. So you don't want to overarch the back, but you don't want to jam the low back down. So finding that neutral spine here. Release the arms. Just going to lift the right foot away. And then the left. So you're moving from your hip joint here. Should feel engagement through the lower belly. Starting off small, marching. Try not to move from the knee, so it's not this. You're moving from the hip. Lifting the right foot, and then the left. Nice. One more set. Try and keep that pelvis neutral so you're not jamming down and you're not overarching. The next time you lift the left foot, lift the right. And then you come to a hover, right foot comes down, lift. Come to a hover a couple inches away, slow rise. Nice, getting into that Pilates breath. So we're exhaling out through the mouth on these. One more inside. Try not to let that pelvis tuck or overarch. And then we're going to join the inner thighs here, squeezing together. Halfway down on this one. Slow lift. Halfway down. Slow lift. Halfway. Breathe. Slow lift. Last one. We're going to keep the knees glued together from here. Reach the arms to the sides of the feet. Squeeze into the shoulder blades. Start to take those knees over toward the right. Come to a hover. Think of that opposite of the feet lifting you back to center. And then keep that opposite shoulder blade pressing down as you lower toward the left. Slowly back to center.
Try and keep this 90-degree angle in the legs. Try and keep those knees stacked right over the hips. So take a peek down. Make sure the knees are coming in and close for your chest here. And reach. And slow lift. One more side. Using that opposite oblique to lift. Back up and over to the left. And we'll come back to the center, releasing the feet down one at a time. From here, take the hands back behind the head, elbows wide, sink your navel to your spine, scoop your belly, lift the tips of the shoulder blades. From here, lift a little higher. Try and let the weight of the head come into the hands, slow lower back down. Exhale, rise up. Lift a little bit higher, elbows wide. Slow. Exhale and lift. Lift a little bit higher, elbows wide. Slowly lower. Exhale and reach weight of the head in the hands. Lift a little bit higher from here, sinking that navel to your spine. Last time through, exhale. Lifting a little bit higher. The next time we lift up, we're going to come into a rotation of the spine. So rise again. Take a rotation to your right, elbows wide. Come back to the center. Rotate left. Center. Lift up right here. Lower back down. Exhale, lift. Rotate right. Center. Rotating left. Center. Lift up in the middle here. Lower all the way back down. Two more. As you come through that rotation, try not to let the shoulder blades release into the floor. Rotate. Come back to center. Lift right here in the middle. Lower all the way back down. Last time through. Rise. Rotate. Keeping that neutral pelvis. Rotate. Nice. Come back to the center. Lift. From here, bring your hands back behind your thighs. Your spine is a little bit higher. And pulses right here. Lifting up. For 2, 3. Try not to stress the neck. 4, 5, 6. Woo, last 2. Lower down. Give your knees a hug. Take a little circle here, releasing that low back into the floor. And then we'll release the feet down one at a time. Walk your feet all the way in toward the sitting bones, comfortably releasing the arms to the sides. Sink your navel to your spine, press the low back down, and then heel the hips away, chin coming toward your chest. Knees are lengthening toward that opposite wall. Roll it down, bone by bone, coming into a bridge. Nice. From here, press the low back down, heel the hips up. Hip points reaching toward the ceiling, knees lengthening toward that opposite wall. Use your abdominal control, release bone by bone, nice and slow. 2 more, just like that. Rise again. Gather the hip points in. Try not to let the knees duck out to the sides. Glutes are working. Slowly lower, bone by bone. Use that abdominal control to release all the way down to the floor. Last one. Here we go. Rise. You're going to lift up at the top. Hold right here. Lower just a little. And lift just a little. So imagine you have a block between the inner thighs here. Keep this sense of abducting. Glutes are squeezing. 4 more here. 3. Small movement. 2. Last one. And then roll it down. Upper back. Middle back. Lower back. And then the tailbone. Nice. From here, give your knees a hug. Rock it out side to side. Take your head side to side, so releasing any tension in the head, neck, and shoulders. We'll take the feet back down to the floor. Scoop your belly, so make sure you're not tucking the tail here or letting that back over arch. And then lift the right foot away. Lift the left foot away. Come to a tabletop, please, directly over the hips. Reach the arms to shoulder height. And start to float the arms up and drop the ribcage down. And as you exhale, nod your chin to your chest. Slowly floating the arms back down. Exhale. Nodding your chin to your chest. And slowly lower. Last one, we're going to hold at the top, pumping the arms. So you're inhaling for 5. And exhaling for 5. Arms are pumping energy through the fingertips. You're welcome to stay here if this feels like too much on the head and neck. Lowering the upper body down. Nice, stay here, lengthening the legs. Squeeze the inner thighs in like you've got a block between the inner thighs. Stay here or lowering down for 45 degrees. We're halfway there. Arms pumping, navel drawing to the spine. Stay here, lift. And slow lower. Try not to tense up the head and neck. Slow lift. Pumping the arms. Slowly lower. Slow lift. Just to 90 degrees. Slow lower. Last time through. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And lower down. your knees a hug. Little circles here, releasing that low back down into the floor. Taking your head side to side. And we'll lengthen the legs long onto your mat one at a time. Slide the hands to the space in between the low back and the mat here. Noticing if you're overarching through that low back. Sink your navel to your spine, press the low back down a bit, but don't jam it down so much that that palms drops. And then from here, take your hands, make 2 L's. Find the low rib cage with the thumbs. And then with those index fingers, find the hip points. Drop the rib cage toward the hip points. Squeeze the glutes, hug the inner thighs in. Reach the arms to shoulder height. Float the arms up overhead, but drop your rib cage down. And then nodding the chin to the chest. Heel all the way up. Reaching out and over the toes here around your spine. Hug the inner thighs in, feel it down bone by bone. The arms will float up as the rib cage drops down. Exhale. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Roll it up, reaching out and over the toes. And then hugging in toward the midline here, start to round your back. Keeping that hollowing out the belly as you float the arms all the way up, drop your rib cage down. Roll up, bone by bone. Reach out and over the toes here. Slow it down here, guys. So try not to rush through this. Using that control, spinal articulation, arms fold up, rib cage drops down. Squeeze those inner thighs. Coming all the way out over the toes. Last one here, we're going to come all the way up to a seat. Take your time. Rolling up, breathing through that sticking point. Reach out and over the toes and hold. Breathe. We'll rock it side to side here. Bring that extra flesh away from your stable. Sitting up top. Take a hand to your low back here. Notice if you have this inward curve of the spine. If you're rounded, then your pelvis might be tucked under first. So take a block to elevate the hips or bend the knees. Reach the arms to shoulder height. Take a breath in. Exhale, rotate right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, rotate to your left. Inhale, over top. Exhale, commit to that rotation. Try and lengthen up through the crown of the head. From here, make sure the top of the head is reaching up toward the ceiling. And make sure the spine is nice and long. And as you commit to that twist, you're not leading with the arms. You're going to change it up from here, bending that right elbow. And reach. And then the left elbow back. Use your exhale. Coming into that rotation. So this is about the obliques, those sideways muscles. Slow unwind. Rotate left. And slow unwind, one more each side. Using that breath. And rotate to your left. Nice, unwinding here. Go ahead and bend the knees in. Slide forward on your mat a bit. We'll bring the hands back behind the thighs. And then coming all the way back down onto your back. Nice and slow. From here, re-extend the legs one at a time. Take the arms up overhead here. Just take this stretch, fingers to toes, let it go. We'll bend the knees in one at a time. From here, go ahead and reach the arms at your sides, reach down through the palms, extending one leg and then the other up toward the ceiling. We're gonna take the legs out about mat width. Lower the legs down, squeeze the inner thighs, slow lift back up. So prep for roll over. Legs are no more than about the width of your mat apart. Bring that awareness into your pelvis. So make sure you're not jamming the low back down or overarching the back as those legs lower. If you find that your pelvis is shifting, maybe don't go down as far with the legs. Try and keep this in control, ribs dropping down, navel drawing to your spine. 2 more this way, and then we're going to reverse this. Last one. Keep this nice and controlled, guys. Don't swing the legs. From here, we're going to lower with the legs together first. Then slow separate, then slow lift, inner thighs connect. Lengthen through the legs. Reaching toward that opposite wall, slow open. Bring the legs up, squeeze the inner thighs. Use your exhale, open, slow lift. Inner thighs come together. Last one, we're gonna meet up at 90 degrees. From here, we're gonna do a circle with those big toes over to the right, feel the hips away, and circle it over to the left, feel the hips, and circle it over to the right. Keep those inner thighs connected. Keep the palms pressing down, your shoulders away from the ears. Coming into corkscrew, you're welcome to stay here, or big circle, lift, and then slow lower. Circle all the way up and around. Find a little bit of hang time at the top. Make sure you're pressing down the shoulder blades, and that weight is coming out of the shoulders, not the neck. Last one, lift, and from here we'll reach out from the toes, lower for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take the arms up overhead. Stretch from your fingers all the way down to your toes. We'll bend the knees in one at a time. Interlace the fingers up underneath this right knee. So you're going to lift the foot away from the floor. Bring this knee so it's directly over top of the hips, so not in toward your chest here. Lengthen the left leg and then lower it down about 45 degrees. Nod your chin to your chest here. Tip those shoulder blades lift away. We're just going to switch and switch. So legs are coming straight down the midline here. Navel strong to your spine. If this is too much tension for the head and neck, lower the upper body down here or ball or a blanket underneath the head for support. One more set here. We're going to come right into doubles from here. Bending both knees. Reach through the arms and legs. Wrap it in, knees over hips. Reach, squeeze the inner thighs. Wrap. 2 more. Last one. Hands back behind this right thigh. Left leg extends toward the floor. Double pull. Scissor the legs. Double pull. Scissoring the legs. Hands can come back behind the thigh here or the calf. Let them scissor in the air. Squeeze the inner thighs in toward the midline. Reach. One more each side. And double. Bring both legs together. Slow lower, slow lift. If this feels like too much for the head and neck, or you need a break, lower the upper body down. Make sure you're not swinging those legs. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Do not use your momentum. Last one. We'll lift it back up. Bend this right knee. Rotate right. Flow center. Rotate left. Elbows are wide. Rotate into the obliques. Rotate. Rotate. Let those legs brush in the air. Rotate. Core is engaged. One more inside. Last one. Woo! Give those knees a hug. Take a little circle. Nice. We'll release that left foot to the floor. Taking that right leg up in the air. Taking your arms at your sides here. Flex and point. Take a little circle of the ankle one direction. And then the other. Setting up for leg circles here. Scooping the belly, navel to spine. And carve a circle in the ceiling with that big toe. Your job is to keep that lower belly engaged and the hips still. And you can keep this left foot planted on the floor, or you can lengthen that left leg if you have that availability. Grounding down through the palms, your shoulders away from the ears. Keep your circle small or keep it controlled if you make the circle bigger. Use your exhale, 3 more. Last one, we're going to come up and around, hold at the top, reversing that circle, navel to spine, all the way out and around. Hips are still. So if this causes a lot of tension to the fronts of the hips, try bending that left knee and planting it on the floor. 3 more. Press down through the palms. 2 more. Last one, we'll give the knee a hug here. Take a little reach. Take a release of that low back. Release the front of that hip. We'll take that foot to the floor and lengthen this left leg up through the ceiling this time. Pressing down through the palms, flex and point. And take a little circle in the ankle here. Circling the other way. And then scooping the belly, navel to spine. Go ahead and draw that circle on the ceiling with that big toe. Can you keep your hips still? Can you keep those abdominals pulling up and in? Can you keep grounding down to the palms, shoulders away from the ears here? Use your exhale. 2 more here. Nice and easy.
Last one. We'll reverse the circle here. So all the way out and around. Start with your circle small. Really keep it controlled. If you can maintain that control, you try making that circle a little bigger. Use your breath. 3 more here. Grounding down through the palms, shoulders away from the ears. Keep those hips still. Last one, we're gonna circle around, bend this knee in, give it a hug. Just releasing through the front of that left hip this time, breathe. And then taking that foot to the floor, let's take the right ankle to the left knee here. Keep that right knee opening out to the right. And we'll take this into reclining pigeon or figure 4 stretch here. Softening into this. Relax your jaw here, start to allow the face to soften. Pull this leg in a little closer as you feel the stretch from that hip, breathe. And staying right here, lengthening that leg. I'm going to take a circle, circling the other way. And then we'll draw the foot in toward the sitting bone here and lengthen that leg. Go through that a couple more times. This last one we'll hold, breathe. Take that leg long. Scoot your hips about 2-3 inches to your right here. As you drop this knee across the body, setting up for a twist. Let the weight of that right shoulder blade release. Unwind here. We'll take the left ankle to the right knee this time. Stay here if you're already feeling the stretch, or you can thread the hands back behind that right thigh. Flex the feet a bit. Make sure that left knee is opening out to the left. And then just letting go, breathing into this. Let it a little bit closer as you feel the stretch. And we'll lengthen this leg. Take a little circle. Circling the other way. Flex, draw it in. And lift it up. Flex, draw it in. Point, lift it up. One more. We'll hold this one. Breathe into it. And lengthen that right leg long this time. Scoot your hips about 2 inches to your left here. We drop this one across the body. Setting up for your twist. Let the weight of that left shoulder blade release into the floor. And take that hand to the outside of the knee. One more breath in here. Exhale, twisting out. And then nice and easy, lengthening the legs one at a time, long onto your mat here. And then we'll release the arms to the sides. Now that I found the song I went. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, send it all the way down to your toes. Letting go here. Starting at your feet. Letting go of any tension you're still holding on to. The calves. Relaxing your thighs here, the hips, the back and the belly. Moving your way up to your chest. Releasing your arms at your sides. Relaxing your fingers. Making your way all the way up to your shoulders. And go over any tension you're still holding on to in the neck and the head. Softening the face, the jaw. Relaxing the jaw, allowing the jaw to drop open a bit. Softening the eye sockets all the way up to the forehead, to the crown of the head. One from here, slowly starting to deepen the breath. Bring some movement back to the body, wiggling the fingers, the toes. And then nice and easy, as you're ready, taking the arms up overhead, just taking this final stretch from your fingers all the way down to your toes. Take a breath in here and bend the knees in one at a time, taking the feet to the floor. And then nice and easy, just rolling over onto your right side. And pause. Taking a moment just to soak in all the effects of practice today. And as you're ready, keeping the eyes closed. Allowing the head to be the last to come up, making your way up to an easy seat. If you like, taking that block or blanket underneath the hips. Coming back to where we started here, reaching the crown of the head toward the ceiling, coming back to your breath. Sitting up tall, take a breath in. Exhaling it out. One more deep inhale. Exhaling the breath and just gently opening the eyes. Thanks, everyone.